Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Thanks. Just a random $18. That's always what I'm looking for. Hi. Hey everyone, Amber from the Vault here. Welcome back to more Fallout New Vegas. Let's go ahead and jump right back in. So I'll see you back in just a sec. So it looks like they are right outside. So let's head out. And it looks like they're actually in the area that we could get shelled, but I don't think we're going to. I think they'd chill with us now. It is funny, after playing so much Oblivion lately, I really want to run, but I keep having to remind myself that there's no sprint in this one. It is tough. I love a good sprint. All right, here we go. So we've got Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. Let's grab all of the stuff. That's one. Is there only one body here? Yep, okay. So our last body is not going to be... Let's see, just make sure. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get the other one from Black Mountain. Unfortunately, I don't think Black Mountain is an option for us right now. I do want to wait until we head there. So let me drop some stuff with Cass, because I'm obviously holding too much shit now.
Gives me a chance to practice my backhand.
Actually, not what I meant to do. Please don't do that. Please stick to the things you know best. All right, let's go there. That'll be fine. I should honestly, I should stop picking stuff up because I've got too much stuff as it is. Real quick, let's have a talk with Cass. Let's see.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Yeah, we already know this, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Upside of Vegas, here tell. Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
How'd you catch word?
Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
Think there's anything left? Nah, I know there isn't.
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
May have already searched the area.
Well, you have to know what to look for. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
I was definitely going to take you, don't worry.
Ask him then.
All right. And following me to Freeside, are you interested in following me to Freeside?
I'm already shadowing you, aren't I? Lead on, I'll follow.
I had other questions, and let's see, where'd you get the pendant?
Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad.
Your mother was a tribal?
You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got them out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard.
And that's one way to put it.
Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more.
All right, tell me about your dad.
Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying.
Any idea why he went east?
Not a clue. When he left, I was too in my crib to understand why, and around the time Mom passed, I was too into my teens to listen. Got his name, got this pendant, and that's about it.
Where'd you learn to shoot?
Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And hear tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect.
Where'd you learn to handle dynamite?
Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's out of the divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll carry my weight if a disagreement arises.
Any other weapons you know how to use?
What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything like that.
Okay, I've heard enough.
All right then.
Although it'd be fun to talk more about your dad, considering we can maybe learn a little bit more about his Fallout 2 arc. But now that this has updated, let's go ahead and have Cassidy check everything out.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
Why would they have done it during the day?
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me.
All right. Over where? Where are we shooting? Oh, it's them. That's right. Okay. All right. What all do you want us to check out there, Cass?
You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Want to check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Yeah, let's go.
All right then. Let's move out.
I wanted to do heartbreaks by the number, so that works for me. Also, I will, let's see, let's go here. That'll work, and then we'll just go ahead and schlep ourselves over. I like Cass as a companion. I know I've mentioned that. She is definitely one of my favorites.
Glad I left the outpost behind.
I also really like Veronica, but all right, I will cut when we get over there because it's going to be a bit of a walk. Give me a sec. Oh, here we go.
More energy weapons hit this caravan. Place has been picked clean. This is Brotherhood level murder here. But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose. Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage.
All right, ooh, look at those. All right, let's see what we can get out of this. I'm not gonna lie, there's things I want. Ooh, plasma rifle, don't mind if I do. Anything else? Nothing there. Don't really need empty bottles. I've gotta be good. I gotta be good and not take things I don't need.
What's that? Looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere.
Want to check it out?
Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer than the first. So if you'd rather let be, let me know.
Come on, we'll make time.
All right then, let's move out.
We always make time. Come on. Also, I'm getting stuff out of this, so I have no complaints. All right, let's take a look. Before we do that, though, I do see a castador over here, which I'm not super pleased with. But I do see buildings that I would love to just look through. Can we just... Whew, thank God. God, I hate them. I hate them so much. Anything good here? You know how I love to do a little exploration? It's always disappointing, I will say, in older games because you're so used to the new games having so much to explore. And there are a lot of times where I'm like, I wish there was more interiors. I know I mentioned that in Fallout 3. I was hoping to do some mod stuff in Fallout 3, but the problem was, and people were right, they told me in the comments, they said, there's not really any good mods. They're kind of right. It wasn't much to do other than try to, I guess, make your character sexy. And that's not my thing, so it wasn't a problem for me. Or wasn't an interest, I should say. Let's see, what do we got? I will take this shit. We're gonna start leaving stuff behind. We're doing it now. We're not gonna keep taking stuff with us that we don't need. I'm gonna get better. Maybe. Bottle cap, yes, we'll take that. Need everything else. I love that he's just stuck. Oh man, vehicle didn't explode. I wasn't sure if it could. No, it's not gonna explode, so it doesn't matter. Alright, well thanks for your stuff anyway. Let's see, pack of cigarettes isn't bad, psycho. Alright, so there's anything else to take around here? Yes. Now this is what I was looking for. Bottle cap, ooh. Not a fan of that. Gonna be hard to find it now. Empty bottles, empty bottles. Always take those, gosh. Here we go. The poor Brahmin. I mean, they have to kill the Brahmin? Come on. They didn't do anything to anyone. They're just cuties. Okay, nothing there. Alright. What are you thinking, Cass? No? You're not gonna talk to me?
Why the hell we wandering so much anyway? Nothing against the Mojave, except the dust, heat, and scorpions, but...
Okay, sorry. It's funny because she said that while we're in the middle of her little mission, but let's just answer these questions while we're here. We might as well. Looking for the man who shot me.
A man who shot you.
Twice in the head.
And you got better.
I got better. A doctor helped patch me up.
2 shots in the head without an auto doc is a lot of patching. Hope you thanked him properly. Who's this snake that put bullets in your head? Did he have cause, or...?
He wanted something I was carrying.
So he robbed you? Robbing a courier's low. And any family or group he's with is gonna get a black eye for it. Caravan code of the wastes is you don't fuck with the one who brings you your mail. And you don't fuck with your supply line. Hope this shithead knows what he's in for. From both of us. What's his name?
Benny wore a checkered suit.
Can't say I've heard the name. Or heard about any man dressed like a seat cover. Still, suit means money, and suits stand out. Especially here in the Mojave. One of the larger towns, or Vegas, might be the place to go. Don't you worry, though. We'll sort this asshole out. Rattle his cage a little.
All right, how other questions? Is there anything we can ask? Oh, see anything at the caravan site? There we go.
I think we should explore the next one, see what's up. Got my curiosity riled.
All right, and then let's also ask, you any good in a fight?
I'm fair with chucking dynamite, not bad with a pistol, if I do say so myself. Carry a knife, too, but that's more for practical reasons. Prefer settling things with my fists, though. Made more friends than corpses in bar fights. Plan on keeping it that way. Don't think I'm some kind of Vault City pacifist, though. If things get heated, I'll start shooting. Trust me.
Right. It's funny that that was the question that popped up. All right, what else do you want to explore here? Oh, up here. Okay, gotcha. I was like, wait a minute. Ooh. Maybe we'll just take all that for once.
Another caravan burned. Except someone made camp here. And I never heard about this attack. Let's look around. Something stinks.
Might be the dead bodies, but... Alright, bottle caps! Take that, take that. We got combat armor. Do we want to keep it? Yeah, it's worth some good money. We know who it is. Also, this finally gets me to,
Let's distribute the weight.
This gets me to be able to do something I've been waiting to do. Which is to kill a certain group of people. Alright, let's see. I don't know if you're gonna want that armor. I think you probably already have something better, but just for the hell of it. Alright. Can you? Oh! I didn't want her to wear it, I just wanted her to hold it. Jesus. Alright. Let's see.
That does it. That's all I need to know. Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. They were behind burning these caravans, and they've got to answer for them. I'm gonna get some extra ammo, a few bottles of whiskey, and then show them how Cassidy's settle accounts.
There's another way we can get evidence. Let the NCR take them down.
NCR? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yes.
That'd take years. And with the war with the Legion, no way they're gonna waste time running up the Crimson Caravan or the Van Graffs.
The harm to the Van Graffs would last longer and travel back west. If I can get the evidence, will you consider it? Fine, let's deal with this the old-fashioned way. Here's the thing. I want to kill the Van Graffs, so I actually would rather handle it the old-fashioned way, but I don't want to kill Crimson Caravan. I kind of like them. Let's just say if I can get the evidence, will you consider it?
All right. If you poke around the Van Graffs and Alice, fine. But if I see either one go into their camp, I'm gonna start shooting, no matter what you find.
I mean, because I am willing to kill them. So, is whiskey your drink of choice? Come on.
Not sure if I chose it, or it chose me. Dad ran a bar a long time ago, and it was a labor of love, Mom said. Didn't sound like it made her happy. Still, I'm guessing I got some of Dad's love of whiskey in me because the burn suits me fine. Used to call me Whiskey Rose back west, before I punched enough people, so now they say it. But quiet, and when I'm not around.
Whiskey Rose?
Yeah, on account of my name. And the blossoms on my cheeks when I drink too much. Won most of those fights, too. Can take a hell of a punch and give it right back when I've got a bottle in me. It's all in how you drink it, though. There's a trick to it. When we pass the bottle, I'll show you how it's done.
Spoken like a true alcoholic. Where do you usually go to get a drink?
There's usually a bar in every stop along the road. Helps me sleep.
Jeez.
Well, not really, but I tell myself that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to brew it myself if I'm too far from a bar. Not quality, but I'm for anything that takes the edge off the day.
Honey, it's called alcoholism. You make moonshine?
Yeah. What else you gonna do with an empty bottle? Wait for it to refill itself? Get me some ingredients out of the Mojave, an empty bottle, a little time, and I'll keep us stocked.
No, I'm good. Maybe next time. Yeah.
All right, then.
All right, let's just make sure. Is there anything else? Because I
You
kind of
find
want
any
to...
evidence
yet? Not yet. Nothing else. Nope.
I held off on filling them full of holes.
Yeah. Chill out. Chill out. All right, let's take a peek here. Because I do want to fuck up the Van Graffs. I enjoy killing them. I hate the Van Graffs very deeply. Let's see. And I already knew that they were trying to kill her, so let's see. Yeah, we'll take some of this stuff. I don't mind.
Find any evidence yet?
Jesus. We just talked about it like 3 seconds ago, my friend. Like 3 seconds ago. All right. Plasma rifles are good. Microfusion cells are good. Here's a large whiskey bottle. Take that. All right, we're just gonna leave the bodies there because we don't really need them. Now see, I think I might have to leave her behind because I don't want her to fuck everything up. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I actually do have to leave her here. Let's see if she actually does shoot it up. I don't think she does. She can't, right? Nah, she's not shooting anybody. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think she will, but if I have to tell her to stay outside, I can tell her to stay outside. I just don't feel like it. Alright, I think Alice would be in here. hopefully any evidence would also be in here.
Welcome back.
Probably can't say much to you. Nope. All right. Aha. So I would need to get in here. And I'm gonna guess. Let's just real quick save, because this could be a huge mistake. All right. All right, Fancraft agreement. Also, let's grab this money while we're at it, because we might as well. You know what? What am I doing? We should just take it all. All right.
You find any evidence
yet? Here's proof of the deal. Without its twin, there's no proof.
So there's just one more safe to crack? Hope you can get to it. Say what you will about the two leading ladies. They watch their lockers like crows. Still, you got one, so the other might not be impossible. If you get both, then let's talk. And I appreciate you putting yourself at risk like this. Thanks.
You're welcome. We are going to be real friends after this. That's all I really want. All right, so let's do this. Let's go. I think what we'll do... I don't want to bring her in, obviously. So I'm just going to leave her at the door, and then we'll kind of go from there.